Hi, my name is Diana Fontaine, and I'm a PhD candidate in Dr. Tatiana Rynearson's lab at the University of Rhode Island's Graduate School of Oceanography. I received my bachelor's degree in marine science from the University of San Diego in 2016. Part of what attracted me to Dr. Rynearson's lab is her involvement with the NES LTER project. Having come from heavy fieldwork in both my undergrad career and at the Smithsonian, I knew that I didn't want to give that up. I also knew that I wanted to study phytoplankton. So what could be better than going to sea at least twice per year and study my organism of interest? The NES LTR project was really a perfect fit. So I studied phytoplankton, or the plants of the sea, and these organisms are responsible for fueling the marine food web through photosynthesis, where they convert inorganic carbon into organic carbon that's then used by higher trophic levels. My research within the NES LTR project is really twofold. First, I'm using DNA metabarcoding to examine who's there in the water at a given time. Secondly, I've also been measuring net primary production rates along the transect to gain a better understanding of how quickly these phytoplankton are converting inorganic carbon from the atmosphere into organic carbon. These discrete net primary production measurements will be analyzed in the context of production measurements made by Rachel Stanley's group at Wellesley and microzooplankton grazing rates measured by Susanna Mendenduer's group here at URI.
So now I'll show a little preview of what these size fractionated NPP data look like. So what you can see is that integrated net primary production is generally lower in the winter than it is in the summer and fall. And you can also see that the integrated net primary production of the less than 5 size class is higher in both summer and fall than the other 2 size classes, whereas in the winter months, these 3 size classes have relatively equal integrated net primary production rates. I've been very fortunate to have sailed on 7 of the NES LTER cruises. I always tell my friends that going to sea is hands down the best part of my job, and I think a major reason for this is because of the awesome NES LTER team members that I get to sail with. Our cruises are no easy feat. There is certainly a lot going on in a short amount of time, but with such collaborative team members, we are able to accomplish our science goals and have some fun along the way.
One of my favorite parts about the NES LTR project is the chance to mentor students and work in collaboration with many of the other scientists involved in the project.
Lydia worked in our lab during the summer of 2019 and helped me test run my net primary production experiments before I added them to the cruises. I also have worked with the NES LTER Data Jam project for the past 3 years, and I love being surprised by the creativity of these students to use the data we've collected on the cruises to tell a story.
I feel like we have created a great sense of community, and it's a real pleasure to be a part of it.